Arlington has won the Super 8 Massachusetts State Championship.
Good evening and welcome everybody to the campus of Arlington High School for exciting girls varsity basketball action. My name is Rob Anthony, and tonight we have the Arlington Spy Ponders facing off against the Burlington Red Raiders. We will go straight to the starting lineups tonight for the Red Raiders. Number 14, Marina Callahan. Number 21, Sydney Pavao. Number 25, Krista Magnarelli. Number 24, Kelly Joyce. And rounding out the starting lineups for the Red Devils, number 15, Madison LeBaron. The Red Devils come in to the contest tonight sporting a record of 5-8, 3-8 in league play. Coach of the Red Devils is Pam McKay. Assistant coach Courtney Mulcahy. For the starting lineup, you will recognize the names. Number 3, Diana Wicks. Number 4, Ava Connolly, both sophomores starting at guard, starting at forward. Number 15, Claire Ewan. Number 24, Annie Harris. And rounding out the starting lineup for your Spy Ponders, number 11, Carrie Ann Farina.
Would you now please stand for the playing?
We will now honor America with the playing of our national anthem. And we are ready to play some basketball here tonight on a chilly Tuesday evening in the greater Boston area. I am high above the southern sideline in the Bird's Nest. Looking forward to the game tonight. Ponders come in with an overall record of 6-5, 5-5 in league, and that 500 mark is very important as we wind towards the end of the season, because 500 or above will get you playoff basketball. So the Spy Ponders is very much looking forward to taking care of home court tonight. The other news for the Spy Ponders tonight is we have a coaching change. Mark Demery will be the coach of the Spy Ponders. And don't know much about the coaching change, so I will just call the basketball game. And we are underway. The Red Devils have the ball, heading to the eastern side of the court. Running a little weave. They get in the lane, throw it up, and out of bounds. That ball was tipped out of bounds, I believe by Annie Harrison, so that'll be Red Devil ball. That was Madison LeBaron with a shot. Looks like the Red Devils are going to try and get in the paint tonight, and they do on this possession, throwing it up but missing just barely as Kelly Joyce off the front of the rim. But the Red Devils get it back. Kicked around the horn, open 15-footer, no. They get a third shot at the bucket off the front of the rim, and the Ponders safely with the ball. That's Annie Harris getting it to Ava, up to Carrie Ann. And Annie Harris will hit for two from the free throw line. 2-0 Spy Ponders. early in the first quarter, they run out to draw first blood. Punters with a trademark trap get the turnover. And although the Red Devils recover, we have a held ball. And on the alternating possession rule, that'll go the Spy Ponters' way. Red Devils will pick up full court. Looks like a full court trap. Conley looking for help. She throws it away. Red Devils have it underneath the basket. And the ball is tipped out of bounds. And it will go the Ponders' way. Officials for tonight are Ed Consilvio and Mike, I think it was Marino. Diana will cast a long three, no. Carrie Ann gets the rebound and she will draw the harm. So Carrie Ann Farina will earn a couple of opportunities from the charity stripe with a nice offensive rebound there. 2-0 Spy Ponders, 6:38 to go in the first quarter. And her first try is good. Carrie Ann wearing the trademark fluorescent orange shoes. Looks good, is good. 4-0 Spy Ponders. And Carrie Ann tips it away. Red Devils having some problem with the pressure of the Spy Ponders. And problem putting the ball in the basket, but they will get plenty of opportunities. None will work, and here come the Spy Ponders again. Dana Wicks with the ball over to Annie. They will set up the offense. Spy Ponders being aggressive tonight, looking to drive into the lane where they can, and also looking for their shot. Diana gets all the way to the hoop. Can't get it to go. Here come the Red Devils. Red Devils looking for their first bucket. They've had plenty of good opportunities. That's number 24 bounces it off the front of the rim. So we got a little bit of a lid on the hoop going that way. We have contact in midcourt. That foul will go against number 25 for the Red Devils. That is Krista Magnarelli. That is her first foul of the ballgame, second team foul on Burlington. See what the Spy Ponders can do here. Their third possession, they'd like to hop out to an early 6-0 lead. Claire will have the shot. Stops, pops, no. Rebound, Red Devils. And they will push the pace. Still can't get it to go. Carrie Ann will push the pace. She'll go coast to coast all the way up to the rim. No, Ava will knock it out of bounds. Burlington ball. Kaylee Lyons into the ballgame, super sophomore, giving Annie Harris a rest. And it is 4-0 Spy Ponders, 5:12 left to go in the first quarter. Spy Ponder press, causing problems for the Red Devils. Carrie Ann was tempted with a little reach there, and Ed Consilvio said, "Oh no, you don't." I spied that. That is Carrie Ann's first foul of the ball game. First on the Spy Ponders.
Come on, get that ball.
Red Devils getting plenty of looks at the hoop, plenty of good looks at the hoop. So far, it's as cold inside the gym as it is outside for them. Spy Ponders break the press with a pass. Very impressive. And that was number 10, Claire Flanagan for two. Spy Ponders lead 6-0. And another steal off the press by the Spy Ponders. Here they come in transition, Spy Ponders. Flanagan with an open shot off the front of the rim. Burlington with a rebound. Spy Ponders retreat this time. They'll pick up at the free throw line. And that was Kelly Joyce with a shot. She doesn't draw iron, haven't seen the ball go in from the field, so we will get a shot from the free throw line. And first blood for the Red Devils. Joyce will try again. High arcing shot, rainbow, falls through the center of the hoop, 6-2. Flanagan to Conlon. Farina to Ewan, finds Flanagan on the opposite side of the court. She has an open 12-footer off the front of the rim. Claire is there for the rebound. It will reset the offense. Potter's doing all phases of the game well tonight. Moving the ball very crisply. Cam with a shot, no. Here comes Burlington. A lot of pep in the step for the Spy Potters as that ball is tipped out of bounds by Claire. It will remain Burlington ball. They're down 4, 6-2 Spy Potters with 3:19 left to go in the first quarter. Wide open at the rim. That was number 23, Jordan Ferrulo for 2. 6-4 Spy Potters. Burlington will pick up full court with the trap. Potters will break the press with a pass. Flanagan picks up a dribble, tries to get to Wicks, stolen by Burlington. They can tie the game or go ahead with this goes, but no. Annie fights for it, doesn't get it. Burlington will reset. Here comes Arlington. That's Diana's shot. She'll take it off the front of the rim. These are good shots the Ponders are taking tonight. We will take those all night long. And they'll take those steals. Annie Harris has numbers. She'll go up to the left, and she is fouled. So the Spy Ponders looking to run when they can. Annie Harris, when you get your bigs up ahead running like that, that is a very good sign to the rest of the team. And Annie already has 2 this evening. We'll see what she can do from the free throw line. And what she can do is make the first. Her 3rd point of the ball game, 7th for the Spy Ponders. They lead 7-4. Annie spins and deals and hits. 8-4 Spy Ponders. 4 for Harris. Ponders will pick up half court. Burlington will get it all the way to the rim, throw it up, and that will be a foul. That will be on number 22, Kaylee Lyons, her first of the ball game. That's the 3rd of the evening for the Spy Ponders. So both teams playing an aggressive full court trap. Both teams looking to run tonight. Both teams picking up some early fouls. Burlington can't hit. Here come the Spy Ponders. Diana has some room. She gets to the hoop and will reset the offense. Lyons just short. Walsh with a rebound out to Wicks. Ponders will work it around the horn. Harris thought she had Flanagan, but did not. And another steal by Arlington. That is number 10. Claire Flanagan over to Wicks. Wicks is thinking about it. She sees going to the hoop. Throws it over to Lyons. Lyons bounces it around the hoop That's Kaylee Lyons for 2. Her first bucket of the ball game. 10-4 Spy Ponters. And the Spy Ponters tied up at half court. On the alternating possession rule, that will go Burlington way. And we have a timeout on the court with the score, Arlington 10, Burlington 4, 107 left to go in the first quarter. A lot of action so far. Some scoring by the Arlington team. Burlington having some problems putting the ball in the hoop, as I've been saying, but they're getting good shots. So if they can get those shots to fall, it could be a different ball game very, very quickly. Spy Ponters playing with a lot of pep in their step tonight, aggressive defensively and also on offense, I think looking for their shot in a more intense way than they have perhaps the last couple of games. Last game for the Spy Ponters was not a good one. It was a 47-31 loss to a very good Woburn team for the Burlington Red Devils. They played Wilmington last Friday, and they fell 50-40. So both teams here looking to kind of bounce back a little bit after a rough outing last weekend. And I apologize to the fans or people watching at home for my voice, a little bit of a winter cold perhaps, or allergies, or a scratchy throat. May make it just all sound more serious. And right on cue, up we go. That's Kristen Magnarelli for 2. Burlington gets the steal, but also Harris draws the charge. Burlington had a chance to close the gap to 2, but Annie took the charge, and now it is 10-6 by Ponters with 44 seconds left in the first quarter. A little bit of a zone, 1-2-2 zone. Ponters recognize it. They're not really sure what to do with it. That foul is on Marina Callahan. She'll leave the ball game. That is the 5th foul for the Red Devils in the first quarter. So the Red Devils picking up some fouls here. Could be in a little bit of foul trouble. As we know, the bonus is 7 fouls. Double bonus is 10 fouls. 24 seconds left to go. The shot clock is off. That was Claire Flanagan with a shot. She drew contact. She'll have an opportunity to go to the line and extend the Spy Ponters lead. Flanagan's a lefty and a sophomore. She misses the first. 14.4 seconds left to go in the first quarter, so Burlington will have an opportunity. As Flanagan swishes it through, that's her 3rd point of the ball game. Ponters by 5, 10 seconds in the quarter. Oh, and there we go. Natalie Barucci for 2 at the rim. Makes it 11-8. She draws the harm. We'll have the opportunity to go to the line and to close the gap to 2. So that is just what the Ponters did not want to happen in the last 5 seconds of the first quarter. Give up an easy bucket at the rim and a chance for a 3-point play. In and out heartbreak for Barucci. 4 seconds, 3. Maybe we'll have to shoot it. She gets it off. Oh! And it falls short from this angle. It looks like that one might have a chance. So that's the end of the first quarter, folks. And with the score, Arlington Spy Ponters 11, Burlington Red Devils 8. Take an opportunity here to thank our producer Alex Van Thong, who's also working the camera tonight. And you can't see him, but he is waving his thanks to the folks at home. Alex is a fixture here at the Kozlowski Gymnasium in the wintertime, doing the boys varsity games and the girls varsity game. Boys are home next Tuesday and Friday, I believe. So be sure to look for exciting boys varsity action. And as always, if you are interested in participating in the coverage of youth sports, especially if you are a high school student at Arlington High School, please contact ACMi TV. Head over to the studio, contact Alex, come up and say hi. It's a terrific experience. You learn a lot, you have fun, you meet people, and you pick up some skills that are useful as things progress down the line for you. So that's the big plug for being part of the team. The Spy Pounders will have the ball up 3. Burlington will extend the defense to half court. This does look like a man-to-man. Ava probing her for her shot when she gets the ball. Really nothing for her yet. Claire will have it though. Off the back of the rim. That'll be out of bounds. Off of Burlington. That'll be Spy Pounders' ball. Carrie Ann will attempt a 3. No. Burlington will have a chance to pull it within 1 or tie it with a 3. 11-8, 7:24 left in the second quarter. So the 21 Sydney Paval probing the defense, gives it over to Madison LeBaron. And Kelly Joyce throws it up with her left hand, but she draws the foul, so she'll go to the line with an opportunity to close the gap. She's already made 2 free throws on the evening. This will be her 3rd and 4th attempts. 11-8 Spy Pounders. Wow, and she throws it high towards the hoop. That one landed on the front of the rim. Another rainbow. And that hits 11-9 Spy Pounders. Diane has a lane. Throws it up and in. Diana Wicks, her first 2 points of the ballgame. 13-9 Spy Pounders. Spy Pounders in the half-court trap. Burlington had no problem getting it over half court. Looks to set up their offense. The Barons in trouble. Gets the ball to Lily Sturdivant, but Sturdivant does the bunny hop and the pea patch. That'll go Ponders' way. Dana Wicks will take a break. Claire Flanagan back into the ball game. As Burlington will pick up full court. Potters have numbers. Carrie Ann at the rim. She lays it up in there. That was a little bit too easy for Carrie Ann Farina. Coach Pam McKay thinks so too. She'll call a timeout. 15-9 Spy Pounders. 6:22 to go in the first quarter. Both teams running with a half court. Full court press, trapping press. Both teams have done a good job kind of passing through the press. That time, though, the Spy Pounders got numbers. They had 2 players behind the press. And finally, Farina made them pay. So McKay needs to talk that over, make sure the girls understand just what they're trying to do with that press. Spy Pawners look to be aggressive with the basketball tonight. That's good to see. They're running their offense. The team has a lot of chemistry, but they also seem to be probing the defense quite a bit and looking for their shot. And they are rewarded here so far with a 6-point lead, 6:22 to go in the first half. Pretty nice crowd tonight as usual here at the Taz. People coming out to support the team. We had Coaches for Cancer night last Friday, and the Coaches for Cancer placards are still hanging in the gym. As Burlington breaks the press, gets another shot at the rim, throw it over the hoop, no. Get their own rebound. Kick that out, Claire with a steal. Up ahead to Flanagan, back to Claire at the rim. Oh, in and out, heartbreak, but Amy's there! And Ava Connolly with her first 2 points of the ball game. Nice play by Ava Connolly. Heads up offensive rebound, and the Pawners lead at 17-9. And that was Carrie Ann Farina fighting for the ball, and on the alternating possession rule, that will go Burlington's way. Wholesale substitutions for the Red Raiders. They will bring in 5 fresh new players. Red Raiders just beat the 5-second clock. No problem with the shot clock, 22 left on the shot clock, 5:30 and a half. We'll tee up a long 3, no. And once again, the Spy Pawners are ahead of the break, and once again, and an offensive foul is called against Carrie Ann Farina. I promised Mike Marino before the game that I would be nice, so I'm going to be nice. Not state my opinion on what happened on that play, but Burlington gives it right back with an over and back. (17-9) Arlington, 5:10 left to go in the half. Diana gets into the lane, gives it to Claire. She has a little 12-footer, no. Flanagan with a rebound. That was Caitlin Lyons. She puts it up and in. That's Lyons' 4th point of the ball game, 19-9 Spy Pawners. The referee is part of the court, of course. Burlington steams forward, and that was number 12. Carrie Ann all the way to the rim, no. And Kaylee Lyons in for the rebound. And on the alternating possession rule, that should be Spy Pawners' ball, and it will be. Aaron Walsh will take it out of bounds. Nice rebound that time by Kaylee Lyons. I was looking for number 12 for Burlington. I apologize, folks, I don't have her in my program. Wicks for a long 3. From here it looked good. Didn't go. Comes back and fouls Burlington on the other end. That's Diana's first of the ball game. That's the 7th team foul of the half. That was a floor foul. They're saying that was not in the act of shooting. So that was probably a good foul by Wicks. We'll have the 1-and-1 for Sydney Pavao. That will hit the front end of the 1-and-1. 19-12 Spy Pawners, 4-4 left to go in the half. Second doesn't go. Walsh with a rebound. Here come the Punters. Once again, up ahead. To Flanagan to Wicks. Wicks will work the right side of the court. Over the head of Walsh. That'll go Burlington way. So the Spy Punters looking to run at every opportunity. Kicking the ball up ahead. Trying to advance the ball with a pass rather than the dribble. They will pick up in the full court trap. Nice job breaking the trap by Burlington. They had a shot at the rim but couldn't get it up. And then their shot goes long. That'll be Connor's way. Wow, once again, that was Flanagan behind the defense. So time after time, the Spy Punters are getting behind the defense of the Burlington Red Raiders. That time it was Flanagan. Before it was Carrie Ann. Before it was Kaylee Lyons. Punters are taking turns getting to the hoop. Flanagan's first free throw makes it 20-12. That's her fourth point of the ball game. And make that her fifth point of the ball game. 21-12. 3:30 left to go in the first half. That foul will be called against Ewan. Again, Spy Punters are in the bonus. That is their 8th foul of the half. And going to the line will be Natalie Barucci. Good block by Claire that time. Stuffing Barucci. Ball goes out of bounds off the hands of the Burlington Red Raiders, and the Ponders will retain possession. Actually, a foul is called. Not sure who that was on, but the Spy Ponders will take it. The scoreboard is not showing individual fouls tonight. That is the 8th foul of the half, so we are in the bonus for the Spy Ponder. Claire will have an opportunity for a 1-and-1. The first goes off the rim. Claire deflects it out of bounds. She'll get a well-deserved rest, and Annie Harris will come back in the ball game. Sort of over and back was called. I think the person who took the ball out of bounds got the ball back before having 2 feet on the floor. Kind of an apropos call as we think about the upcoming Super Bowl. Good hustle by the Spy Ponders, and Diana Wicks had the ball on the floor. She looked like she was trapped with nothing to do, and so Mark Demery quickly and shrewdly calls a timeout. So the Spy Ponders have a 9-point lead, 21-12, with 2:51 left in the half. So Spy Punters will have 22 seconds on the shot clock. There's 2:51 left to go in the half, so they'll look to run their offense. The Spy Punters have slowly been gaining separation here. Both teams are in the 1-and-1. 7 of the Spy Punters' 21 points have come by way of the free throw line. So I think the Red Devils do not want to foul the Spy Punters and give them easy looks with no time ticking from the charity stripe. See what Mark Demery dialed up. Whatever it was, won't happen. As Natalie Barucci gets 2 more for Burlington. That makes it 21-14 Spy Ponders. As the ball goes out of bounds off of Aaron Walsh, and now Burlington will have the opportunity to cut the lead even more. Won't happen for him that time. Here comes Arlington leading by 7. Ava pushes into the front court. Diana will get in the lane. And it goes off her knee and out of bounds. The Devils down 7, 2:15 left to go in the first half. They beat the press once again with a pass. Open shot, no, that'll go off Burlington. That'll be Spy Ponders' ball. Karen Farina will come back in the ball game. Aaron Walsh will take a seat. Connolly will set up the offense. 20 seconds to go on the shot clock. She'll dive all the way to the rim, throw it up with her left hand and in. Nice aggressive play by Ava Connolly, her 4th point of the ball game. And then we have the deflection by Connolly and the steal by Wicks. Back to Connolly. She'll get underneath again, this time with the right hand. No! Burlington restores order with a rebound. And might have gotten away with a travel there. Oh, and that is Sydney Pavao drives it all the way to the hoop. So both teams being aggressive here in the closing minutes of the first half. Pavao draws the hoop and the harm. Burlington is down 7 points, 23-16. Have an opportunity with this foul shot to cut it to 6. The way the first half has gone from them and the seeming lid on the basket, they will take a 6-point deficit into halftime. Gladly, I'm sure. Rebound is short. 1:22 left to go in the half. Can no. Burlington cut the lead to 5 with a 2, 4 with a 3. Burlington passing the ball around the horn. Here's Pavao. Nice feed, nice bucket. That was Kelly Joyce. Nice feed from Pavao. And Burlington cuts the lead to 5, 23-18, 47 seconds left to go in the half. Ava threw it in the teeth of the defense, and that was off the hands of Carrie Ann. So Burlington down 5 will have the opportunity to cut this lead further with 40.8 seconds left to go in the first half. Shot clock is off now as Wicks comes up court. 22 seconds left to go in the half. Ponders up 5. They should hold for the last shot. Here's Kaylee Lyons with a long 2, and Lyons will hit. Good looking jumper that time from Lyons. Her 6th point of the ball game. 26-18 Spy Ponders. Wicks with a steal. 4 seconds. 3. Finds Ava. Puts it up with her left hand and in. Ava Connolly closes out the first half with a big bucket on a beautiful feed from Diana Wicks. So the Spy Ponders come up with a steal to close out the half and run their lead up to 10. So at halftime, we have the score: Arlington Spy Ponders 28, Burlington Red Raiders 18, and we will see you for second half action in just a minute.
You are watching ACMi Sports' coverage of Arlington basketball. Where would you rather be than right here and right now?
And welcome back for second half action. Once again, the score: Arlington 27 and Burlington Red Raiders 18. Running down the scoring for the Spy Ponders. Ava Connolly has 6. Kaylee Lyons has 6. Claire Flanagan has 5. Annie Harris has 4. Carrie Ann Farina has 4. And Diana Wicks with 2 for the Red Raiders. Natalie Barucci has 4. Krista Magnarelli 2. Kelly Joyce 5. Jordan Ferrulo 2. Sydney Pavao 3. And a player not in my program, number 12, has, I believe, 4 points. Spy Ponders playing well tonight. They've got a lot of pep in their step. They seem to be going. Coach Mark Demery seems to be going with a little bit of a bigger rotation. At halftime, I got word that we have a new JV call-up on the team. That is Lily McCalmont. So a lot of players are getting their opportunity to kind of play and rotate in. And given the Spy Ponders pressing style, that is paying dividends, and we will look see if it pays dividends into the fourth quarter. Fourth quarters haven't been super kind to the Spy Ponders so far this season, especially of late. Burlington has the ball in a 9-point deficit. Spy Ponders look to be in a little bit of a zone.
Get that ball, kid. Go ahead.
To be a little bit confused as to whether they're in a zone or man, but Burlington is confused also. 11 left on the shot clock, 10. Burlington knows it. We have a double dribble call. Ed Consilvio calls the double dribble, so Ponders will get the ball back. Up 9, 7:33 left to go in the third. Wow, that was a straight up steal that time by number 14, Marina Callahan. She cuts the lead to 7. Coming back the other way, Diana throws it up and in. Diana Wicks once again gets behind the defense and kisses it off the glass. Her 4th point of the ball game, 29-20 Spy Ponders. So every time Burlington gets a little momentum, the Spy Ponders have answered. A lot of damage being done on the quick strike down the court, and Spy Ponders are getting open shots at the rim and making them. They'll have the ball. Red Devils will pick up full court. Claire will dribble and find Carrie Ann up ahead. She'll get a shot at the rim. This one is contested. It goes long, but off the hands of a Red Devil and out of bounds. Ponders will retain possession. That was a little bit more contested shot at the rim, but a shot at the rim nonetheless. The Red Raiders are being very aggressive in the upcourt, but not defending the hoop well with this press. Fade stream to Diana. She can hit that 3. Doesn't. Here comes Burlington down 9. 6:34 left in the third. And throwing it up and in is number 15, Madison LeBaron. 29-22 Spy Ponders. Time Serena was behind the defense again, but Annie couldn't quite get her the ball.
Come on, score some points, Allison. Let's go.
Crowd exhorting the Spy Ponders. Connolly to Wicks. She breaks the trap. She'll get all the way to the hoop, throws it up, no. Red Devils have numbers. And they will lay it up and in. That was Madison LeBaron again, and we have a 29-24 ball game. Pace is picking up. Connolly to Wicks, back to Connolly. She will tee one up from 3, and she will hit. Kaboom! Ava Connolly for 3. That's her 9th point of the ball game. 32-24 Spy Ponders. 5:26 left to go in the third. Steal by Wicks. Had Connolly underneath but couldn't get her the ball. Red Devils will take a turn. Spy Ponders get back on defense. And that'll force a long 3-point shot. No. Red Devils with a rebound. Throws it up, and referee Mike Marino calls a foul. That'll be on Annie Harris. That'll be the second team foul against the Spy Ponders in the half. And look at that rainbow. That is Kelly Joyce tossing it up towards the ceiling. And that is her 4th free throw of the ball game, 4 out of 5. Very unconventional look, but very effective. That one off the front of the rim. Harris with a rebound. And Claire Flanagan hits. 2 more for the lefty. Makes it 34-25, Spy Ponders. Claire Flanagan likes that spot on the baseline. Kaylee Lyons ties up the ball, and that'll be Spy Ponders' ball. So our first look at Claire Flanagan on the evening, getting an opportunity to play varsity ball as a sophomore and making the most of the opportunity. She's got 7 points on the evening. Carrie Ann can't get it to go. Red Raiders up ahead. Pass is long. They'll save it. Stops, pops, no. And another jump ball. Held ball on the alternating possession rule. That'll go the Red Raiders' way. So a lot of held balls here in the game as the referees confer and make sure they understand what each other are talking about here. They're going to give the ball to the Spy Ponders. Perhaps that was just the alternating possession rule. There was no foul call that time. And we have a travel. Spy Ponders by 9. Wow, Flanagan is up ahead of the defense. She lays it off the rim. 2 more for Flanagan, 2 more for the Spy Ponders, 36-25. They have the lead with 4 minutes to go in the third. Here comes Ava to Carrie Ann. She's aggressive with it, goes up and draws contact. We'll call that a shooting foul, and Carrie Ann will get to the line for 2. So the Spy Ponders being aggressive with the basketball, and it's playing dividends. Once again, Claire Flanagan coming in as the leading scorer of the night for the Spy Ponders, so far with 9. Young team. As Carrie Ann hits the first. Carrie Ann, one of the 2 seniors on the team, the other being Annie Harris. The rest of the team are all sophomores. And misses the second. Spy Ponders lead 37-25, 3:46 left to go in the third quarter. Carrie Ann will go coast to coast. Here come the Red Raiders. Back and forth we go. And that ball will be off the Red Raiders, and the Spy Ponders will get a turn. So both the teams running the floor tonight. Both teams trapping full court. So fast and furious basketball action here at the Taz. Spy Ponders have some trouble getting the ball down court that time. .17 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Ball still deep at their own end. The Spy Pawners. Here comes Ava. Annie throws it up, draws the foul. So the Spy Pawners were stuck in the back court, couldn't get the ball up for about 13 seconds. When they did, the way cleared all the way to the hoop for Annie, who will have an opportunity for 2 from the charity stripe. Misses the first. Wicks to re-enter the ball game. And Connolly will have a seat. So Mark Demery will alternate his 2 best ball handlers here in the second half. Start the third quarter as Annie hits the second, and the Pawners take a 38-25 lead. That's Harris's 5th point of the ball game. 3:02 left to go in the third quarter as the Spy Pawners pick up with a full court trap. Nice job breaking the press and throwing it up and in. That time Kelly Joyce, so she's the high point person for Burlington with 8. Lyons to Flanagan to Walsh. To Flanagan to Ewan to Lyons. For 2, no. Flanagan fought for it, couldn't come up with it. That'll be a Burlington ball.
All right, girls, go get that ball now. Come on. Get that ball, Diana. Go get it. Get it, girl. Get it, everybody. Lisa, get it. Play it. All right, Haley.
Once again, good job breaking the press by Burlington. Once again, they don't convert. This time another held ball, and this will go Burlington's way. And Kelly Joyce once again doing damage underneath. Her 10th point of the ball game, 38-29 Spy Pawners. They cannot extend this lead. 9 points at the half. Here it is, 9 points deep in the third. As Kaylee Lyons hits from 2. That's her 8th point of the ball game. 40-29 Spy Pawners. So the Spy Pawners shooting the ball well tonight, hitting their last several open shots in a row. Red Raiders miss at the rim. The Spy Pawners will get possession of the basketball. Up 11, minute 47 left to go in the third. There goes coast to coast with a dribble. Unfortunately, throws it to the Red Raiders. Little dipsy-do that time by the Red Raiders. No. Wicks fights for it. Walsh fights for it. Ewan comes out with it. Ewan had Flanagan but thought better of it. It would have been a long pass. There was some defenders there that could have foiled the play. Pawners will set it up. Wicks to Flanagan. Back to Wicks for a 3 off the front of the rim. 3's not falling, but those are good shots. And a nice job by Natalie Barucci, her 6th point of the ball game. Burlington running their offense well, did a nice job getting it into the middle to Barucci. This time she laid it in. 40-31, Wicks with a long 3. Another held ball, that will go the Spy Pawners' way. So there are 36 seconds left to go on the shot clock. I think Wicks might have been thinking about preserving the 2-for-1 situation, shooting with about 40 seconds to go on the clock. Spy Pawners will get the ball. There will be 30 seconds on the shot clock, so in all likelihood, Burlington will get another crack at it, down 9. Spy Ponders working it around the horn. Get it underneath to Ewan. Ewan with an 8-footer, no. Oh, big rebound that time by Kaylee Lyons. She draws the hoop in the harm. Good job by Lyons. That's her 10th point of the ball game, and way to kind of command the offensive board. Get the ball, get a strong base, go straight up with it. Exactly what Coach Mark Demery wants to see. Ten seconds left in the quarter. 6. And Madison LeBaron with a shot. She doesn't get it to go, but she does draw contact, and Burlington will have a chance at the free throw line to cut this lead from 11 to under double digits with 4.7 seconds left to go in the third. And another high arcing free throw shooter. We've watched Kelly Joyce shoot the rainbows. Now we're seeing Madison LeBaron. Not as pronounced as Joyce, but still gets a lot of arc on the ball. And she gets them both to go, so why not? 1 second left. And Ewan throws it up from half court, and it rattles around but doesn't fall. And that's the end of the third quarter. And with the score, Arlington Spy Ponders 42 and Burlington Red Raiders 33. So a good half of basketball for both teams. Both teams got on track a little bit, made some shots. The Spy Ponders had some open looks, and super sophomore Claire Flanagan, seeing her first varsity action, did some damage in the quarter. She has 9 points overall, hit 3 real nice jump shots. Kaylee Lyons, super sophomore, has 10 points overall. So some new names at the top of the score sheet for the Spy Ponders. We're seeing a kind of a big rotation here tonight. For the Red Raiders, it is Kelly Joyce and Madison LeBaron who are bearing the load. So no blood was drawn in that quarter. The lead was 9 to begin the third. It is 9 to begin the fourth. For the Spy Ponders, of course, that's all they need to do to take home the win. They will be content to trade buckets, but that's not what they're looking to do here on their home court. Burlington, for their part, just will not go away. They are hanging around and hanging around. They're running their offense. They're executing their plays, and they're getting looks at the rim. Burlington will start the fourth quarter looking at a half-court trap. Ponders fall back into a man-to-man. Conley with a deflection, and then Ewan with a steal. Ewan will take it coast to coast, puts it up. Oh, dives off the front of the rim, off the hands of the Burlington Red Raiders and out of bounds. So some nice play, nice defensive play by Claire, and tries to turn defense into offense. She got her shot, but it was just a little bit too firm. Carrie Ann has a shot at the rim now. Intercepted once again by Claire. She finds Harris, who has a 17-footer. And the bank is open for Annie Harris. 2 points. Spy Ponders take an 11-point lead. Once again, Claire Ewan very active on the back row of that press. Comes up with a steal. This time, no answer from Burlington. Ewan is dominating the glass. Ponders lose the ball. Good hustle play that time by Carrie Ann Farina. Diana with a long three off the front of the rim. And we have another held ball. This one will go Burlington's way. Burlington down 11, 5:41 to go in the game, 6:41 to go in the game. They got to start making some hoops. Not going to do it with Claire roaming the back line. And Ewan lays it up and in. So the Spy Ponders lead 13 with 6:28 left to go in the ball game. And the big story of the fourth quarter is Claire Ewan's defense. That's 3 steals for Ewan. Spy Ponders doing the full court trapping press, and Burlington is trying to break the press by throwing it all the way down the court. But Ewan is playing a little bit of free safety back there and coming up with the, I'm going to call them interceptions. So we'll see what Coach Pam McKay can dial up. So far, this game has to be a little bit of a frustration for her and the Red Devils. They've done what they've wanted to do. They're running their plays. They've just had a hard time putting the ball in the hoop. So next game for the Spy Ponders will be Friday at Lexington. Lexington Minutemen one behind the Spy Ponders in the standings. They are in 6th place. Arlington's in 5th. They're actually 2 behind in the loss column. So that'll be an important game for the Spy Ponders as they look to secure a playoff berth as Wicks gets the steal. Dribbles behind her back, finds Farina across the court. She doesn't have the shot, but dishes to Ava. Ava misses the 3. Spy Ponders didn't get the bucket, but nice passing that time. They looked like the Boston Celtics on that play, if I may say. Wicks had the shot, but unselfishly got the ball to Farina underneath. Farina didn't have the shot, so she kicked back to an open Ava Connolly. That's just how you would want to draw it up. Spy Ponders in a trap, and Burlington throws it out of bounds. Spy Ponders will get the ball with the lead. 46-33, 5:54 left to go in the ball game. Dan Wicks will take a seat. Claire Flanagan will come back in. We have Flanagan, Lyons, Farina, Connolly, and Harris on the court for the Spy Ponders. Spy Ponders working it crisply around the horn. Harris thought about it, doesn't have it, dishes it back to Flanagan. No, that was Lyons. Burlington needs a bucket here. They'll try a long 3, and that'll go. That is Marina Callahan from deep international waters. She brings the Burlington Red Raiders to within 10, 5:15 left to go in the ballgame. Nice move by Carrie Ann, can't get it to go. Conley with a rebound, they'll work it around the horn. Carrie Ann will have another shot at it. She'll tee up a 3. Bounces around, falls down. Saw a little football action. That was Marina Callahan doing her best Tom Brady imitation there. Shot doesn't go down. 4:49 left to go in the game. 10-point lead for Arlington. Lyons, no. Connolly fights for it. Burlington comes out with it up ahead. Lays it up and in. That is number 21, Sydney Paval. 8-point ball game. This one's not over yet, folks. 4:20 left to go. Harris thought about it. Sides against it. Ponders will work it around the horn. See what Conley will do with it. The Spy Ponters would like to get a bucket here on 46-38. Get it back into double digits. And Ava Conley will do exactly that. Super sophomore. Seems to have a good feel for the game. Knows when her team needs her. Knows when she needs to be assertive with the ball. Saw a little soft spot in the key. Stepped into it. Squared her shoulders. Stepped up. Kaboom. That is Connolly's 11th point of the ball game. And once again, the Spy Ponters have a 10-point lead with 4 minutes and 2 seconds left to go. So the clock is very much the friend of the Spy Ponters here, but Burlington has shown an ability to score in spurts here. And they had 8-point deficit and the ball earlier, which is a little bit too close for comfort. So the Spy Ponters will have to once again execute down the stretch. I always find it interesting in sports, and I believe that winning is a learned skill, that you learn how to execute under pressure. And a step that a team makes in their development process is learning how to take care of a 10-point lead on their home court at home against a team with a record that is inferior to theirs. So we'll see if the Spy Ponters have taken that step. And they certainly have the ball with Aaron Walsh coming down 3:52 and a 10-point lead. Spy Ponters working the clock, 15 left to go on the shot clock. Walsh gives it to Wicks, 10 seconds. She had an open shot. Ponters tip it back. They will work it around the horn. Lyons has it, no. Harris with a rebound. She goes straight up with it and draws a foul. So Annie Harris will go to the line for 2. Kaylee Lyons had that 17-footer at the base, and she has hit that shot tonight. She has 5 buckets. It was early in the shot clock, but I think Coach Demery will live with that, with the way Lyons has been shooting tonight. And, excuse me, because it was wide open, and now Harris has a chance to make the second. She doesn't, but she makes the first. 11-point lead, 3:20 left to go in the ballgame. Ponters making it difficult for Burlington, but not too difficult for Sydney Pavao. She throws up a little bunny at the rim, and she draws contact, and it's now a 9-point game. Pavao has an opportunity to cut the lead further to 8 with 3:07 left to go in the ballgame. Farina back in, Connolly back in, Ewan back in, and Walsh, Harris, and Flanagan will take the seats. Pavao misses. Wicks up ahead. She finds Claire at the rim, no. Lyons with the follow-up, no. Spy Ponters will pull it back out and run clock. And Carrie Ann gets to the rim, and she lays it up and in, and draws the horn. Nice aggressive move to the hoop by Farina. The Spy Ponters take an 11-point lead, 2:50 left to go in the ballgame. So with every tick of the clock and every time the Spy Ponters put the ball in the hoop, the mountain gets a little bit higher for Burlington. .52-40, 2:47 left to go. Team foul for the Spy Ponders. They will not want to put Burlington at the line here. They want to run as much clock as they can. Ewan with another rebound. We don't keep rebounding stats, but I will say that is a load for Claire Ewan. Diana weaves her way all the way to the rim, and she throws it up and in, kissing it off the glass. 54-40 Spy Ponders. 2:12 left to go in the ball game. Conley with the steal. Up ahead to Farina. Farina goes all the way to the hoop, throws it up, and draws contact. So she'll go to the line for 2. Spy Ponders with a 14-point lead. At a little over 3 minutes, it was an 8-point lead, but 6 quick points by the Spy Ponders have extended that. And this game appears to be getting out of hand for the Burlington Red Raiders and looking pretty good for your Arlington Spy Ponders. Once again, a nice crowd here tonight, and they seem to be happy with what they see. A lot of cheers, a lot of applause, a lot of encouragement. We had the red team, the 4th grade traveling team, at halftime, entertaining the fans and getting an opportunity to kind of play under the bright lights here at the Taz. The future of Arlington girls basketball. I know I've been impressed at the way the town supports youth basketball. It's a very, very active program, and I know that Coach Mark Demery has been active at lower levels, installing the Arlington way of playing basketball into the kind of the DNA of Arlington girls youth basketball. And we saw that at halftime, and a lot of the peewees, I will call them, have stayed for the second half. And they are seeing the Arlington girls here at the end run away with it. They lead by a score of 54-40. Carrie Ann makes these. Nope. Madison LeBaron for 2. And Carrie Ann back the other way. Just like that, the Ponders answer. 56-42, minute 44 left to go in the ballgame. Ponders being aggressive right to the bitter end. Farina with a steal. That'll be a foul against the Red Raiders. So this one is starting to look like it is what I would say academic, and I like to put the ball games in the refrigerator. And this one is in the refrigerator, and the lights are out, and the eggs are cooling, and the butter's getting hard. It's the 11th point of the ball game for Farina. And her 12th point gives the Spy Ponders a 16-point lead, 58-42. Nice little turnaround at the hoop for Kelly Joyce. And just like that, Wicks answers. So every time Burlington's putting the ball in the basket, the Ponders come right back with a quick strike. And the girls playing right to the bitter end. Why not? 60-44 Spy Ponders, minute 9 left to go in the ball game. So this will be the Spy Ponders' 7th win of the season. This will bring them to 7-5. I mentioned they play at Lexington next Friday. They will play Peabody Veterans Memorial on the 3rd, and then at Stoneham the 5th. And next home game will be against Winchester on the 8th. I'm getting a look at the league standings. Lexington, Stoneham, and Winchester, none of those teams have winning records, so this could be an opportunity for the girls to get a little separation in the one-loss column. Of course, losses for the Spy Ponders this year against Belmont, Reading, Woburn, 2 losses against Woburn and Melrose. All of those teams are ahead of them in the standings. So the road coming up is one where perhaps if the Spy Ponders can keep this aggressive style of play and solid shooting up, maybe they can come away with a couple of wins for their efforts. Never easy to go on the road and secure a win at any level as Claire Flanagan drains a 3. So again, great coming out party for Claire Flanagan. 12 points for Claire. .30 seconds left to go in the ball game. Burlington answers with a 3-pointer. There's no quit in Burlington. 63-48 Arlington. Won't change the outcome of the game. Shot clock is off. Arlington does not need to take a shot. Sportsmanship would probably suggest that they won't. They'll just hold for the final second. And that'll be the ball game with the final score. Arlington Spy Ponders 63, Burlington Red Raiders 48. Nice game for the Spy Ponders. I will run down the scoring and get out my fingers and toes and add it up as we go. So it looks like Diana Wicks with 8, Ava Connolly with 8, 11. Claire Flanagan with 12. Carrie Ann Farina with 12. Ewan had 2. Lions had 10. And senior Annie Harris with 8. So well-distributed scoring tonight for the Spy Ponders. They had 2, 3, 4 players in double figures and another 2 players with 8. So good scoring, good effort across the board. And I would say on the glass was pretty much dominated tonight by Claire Ewan, who had probably too many steals to count. So good effort tonight for the Spy Ponders. The ACMi player of the game tonight, I'm going to go with Claire Flanagan. Claire is a super sophomore. This was her first real extended play on the floor here at the Red Gym, and she threw it in from everywhere. She liked the baseline. She had three shots from the base, one of them a long 3. She was 3 out of 4 from the free throw line. Acquitted herself well on the board, fit right in. Claire Flanagan, the ACMi player of the game. So with that, I will say for Alex Van Thong, our producer, thank you for joining us. My name is Rob Anthony. We will see you the 8th of February against Winchester. And once again, the final score, Arlington 63, Burlington 48.